Stay tuned for the biggest fish, the hottest bites, this week here on In-Depth Outdoors. With James Holst.
Look at that. Wow, is that an incredible fish?
And the rest of the IDO fishing team. We're headed to the best fisheries across the upper Midwest and Canada. We'll fish longer, explore unfished bodies of water, and go further off the beaten path in search of the hottest bites in fresh water.
Look at that.
With Cal Schwiel.
What a specimen.
And Joel Nilsson.
Whoa, this is an absolute monster.
This is In-Depth Outdoors.
On today's episode of In-Depth Outdoors, we are a long way from home, standing on the shores of Lake Erie, where we hope to get in on what is arguably one of the best walleye bites in North America, and we're here at the right time. We're here third week of April, which is usually that peak time period where guys can come out here on this big body of water and troll up both pre-spawn and post-spawn walleyes in huge numbers. So when we wrapped up our show last week on Sturgeon Bay, where we were fishing for those brown trout casting, we noticed there was a really favorable stretch of winds coming to this area, which is very important for anglers headed to this destination. If you can get some easy seas to fish in, that makes this fishery all that much more enjoyable. Now, I've never fished here before. My fishing buddy today will be Adam Rassmussen. He's got a little experience on this body of water, but believe me, between the two of us, this is basically a new fishery to us. So we're looking forward to learning something about this great lake and putting some huge fish in the boat today on In-Depth Outdoors.
Ready to go catch some walleyes?
First guy to 30-incher gets to eat free tonight. I'm glad we made the drive.
Yeah. I think it'll be worth minimal sleep and a lot of driving.
Now, water temperature and water clarity plays a huge role in being successful out here on Lake Erie. If the wind kicks up, water clarity out here can just go horrible, and the fishing can follow suit. It'll get really tough.
This place can go to mud in a hurry, and when you got that dark brown, muddy water, it's very hard to catch them out here.
Understood. And on the other hand, you really don't want that crystal clear blue water either.
Right.
So, you know, technology is great, right? Things just keep getting easier and easier for us anglers. I mean, electronics keep getting better. But one of the things that we're going to use out here to help us get on fish quickly is we've got satellite imagery now of the lake. You can actually see the water clarity differences from space. And tell us about it.
As long as you have a clear day like this, you'll get 3 to 4 pictures a day on Modus imagery. So you just search Lake Erie, Modus imagery. We got it right here on our phone, and we can see where there's still a lot of brown muddy water out there.
How about the
we can see where the clear stuff is. Obviously we aren't gonna have coordinates on it right now, but we can get pretty close.
Sure. Head up to the islands.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Here we go. So as we get started here today, really what we need to do is put together a program that allows us to target these walleyes that are suspended out off the structure here. And right now we've got overcast conditions. So I'm looking to find a mix of colors that I know perform well under cloudy conditions like this UV green, and we are expecting some sun later, when colors like that chrome blue should be very effective. And you'll notice that a lot of these baits, they're very long and slender in profile. They're not your shad style baits. They're what is referred to as kind of that banana body shape. So we're gonna mix in some baits like that. Some of my other favorites would be like a tail dancer, number 11. This is Purpledescent, phenomenal color out here on the Great Lakes. So all we're doing is we're just changing the amount of line we have out between that planer board and the bait. So my plan right now is to kind of mix things up. I'm gonna be heavy on the UV colors because I know that they've been producing well of late. And what I plan to do is on my outside board, I'll run 125 feet. My middle board will be 100 feet. And my closest board to the boat's gonna be at 75 feet. And that'll give me that nice stagger I need. And then I'm gonna mix up the colors real good. And Adam's doing the same on his side of the boat. So we're just paying attention to which baits are producing well and swapping out the ones that aren't. And in the time it took me to talk about what I was gonna do, Adam's already got it done. Oh, here's one, here's one. Board going back. Got him. Heavy. What's really cool about how you approach this trolling presentation is you've got these huge schools of walleyes. And then, you know, for Minnesota, for guys that are used to talking about schools, you know, 3, 4, 6, 10 fish, it's hard to appreciate how huge these schools are out here. Hundreds, thousands of big walleyes in one small area. And they're all moving from the east. It's deeper water over there to the east. And they're heading west into the western basin here, and they got to pass through these islands. So what a lot of guys do, and what we're trying to do, is use these islands as a funnel. The walleyes got to come through these narrow areas to go to the west, so this is where we're trying to ambush them. And right now we've got just kind of real broken up water clarity. Looking off to the north, I can see real clear water. Here we've got some pretty decent color. Water temperature, 43, 44 degrees. Pretty much prime time here for Lake Erie. All right. Here
How's he feeling?
Ah, he's not all that, but I like him. He's better than my first white bass. Come here, big walleye. Stay hooked up. Stay hooked up. Yeah.
That's a nice fish.
There he is.
Look
Wow,
at
that must be a
one.
post spawner, huh?
Post spawn.
Long, lean.
Nice fish though.
And based on her water or her skin color there, she's kind of washed out a little bit. Must be spending some time in some dirty water, huh?
Yep.
I mean, look at that. That's not a the coloration of an open water roaming fish that spent a lot of time in clean water. That's probably you know, a 27-inch fish. But she just recently lost a lot of weight. So we're gonna fire her back. And now that she's dropped eggs, she's gonna basically repeat the process and head back to the east where she's gonna spend her summer. Not that there's no fish down here in the western basin, but certainly there's a very predictable movement to these fish. All right, back you go. That was pretty cool. Goodbye. Off she goes.
Uncompromising, like the fishermen who swear by it.
The WX2060 and the MX2040 from Skeeter Boats, loaded with a long list of standard features anglers want at an unbeatable price, including a Yamaha VMAX SHO 250 horsepower outboard, Yamaha T9.9 kicker with remote controls, Lowrance HDS 12 Gen 3 touch at the dash, and a Minn Kota 112 Ulterra on the bow. The WX2060 priced at $61,495. The new MX2040 priced at $60,495. More comfort, more standard features. When you move up to a WX2060 or MX2040, you get more of everything.
Yep, that's
Fish
a
on that board.
Absolutely there is. You know what we gotta do? We gotta go in little micro trolling runs here because it's like every time we go to pull up lines, we get a fish.
Yeah.
I think it feels like another decent one. You know what? It's the exact same pink UV.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Starting to put a little bit of a pattern together.
Yeah, the pattern is threaten to leave and go up on another pass and
Catch fish.
boards go off. This one's got more weight to it than that last one.
That board just
Whoop.
buried. Nice
Slumped.
and slow and steady, like those bigger fish do.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, I got one on this rod.
There's no board on it.
When we're reeling in, I unclip my board off of this one. I'm like, I'll just leave it in the rod holder till we get this fish in. And
well, I'm gonna throw a waypoint
sure
here.
enough.
Well, now what do we do?
Just let me know when you're ready for the net, and I'll set this back in the rod holder.
This one doesn't feel as big as he did. Well, you deal with that one. I think I can net this one myself.
You got him?
Yeah, you
Okay.
just.
A decent one.
Yeah, I guess I stand corrected. Looks like another post spawn, huh?
Yep. Well, that's a good fish.
I'm not sure this is ideal, but it looks hooked good. Yeah! Oh, I need to hit the gym.
Nice fish.
That is a long mama there. How far out are you?
I'm 30 feet.
30 feet? All right, I'll try to hurry here. Look at that. Boy, she would have been something else about 3 or 4 days ago, don't you figure? Long fish. This is why guys come to Lake Erie. Of course, most guys, myself included, would prefer to see that fish full of eggs. A little bit more impressive when they have that big old belly on them, but that fish just T-boned that bait. No way I'm getting that out with my fingers. There we go.
There's that one.
Look at that.
Looks like UV is the color to have right now. That was our green UV.
Definitely
pink
add
UV.
some length to it, huh? I mean, that fish that's getting out there towards 28 inches or so.
Yeah, that's a solid fish.
Post spawn. Yours post as well or pre?
Post spawn.
All right.
Post spawn, yep.
I'm gonna fire mine back. All right, back you go, Mama Walleye. See you later. Straight to the bottom.
All right. Another average fish, not quite as big as yours, but it was cool to see a double.
Yes,
that
it was.
We're getting on the right deal
Well,
here.
particularly with the rod in the rod holder.
I looked over and it was just doubled over straight behind the boat. So we'll let this girl go, and I think we should spin around quick and change some stuff up, get some more UV baits at that same part in the water column, and
Agreed.
see how many we can get on at one time. This is a place to actually get 4 or 5, 6 fish on at a time.
Test the strategy, see if two guys can handle 6 fish at a time.
Exactly.
I'm up for a challenge.
All right. We'll see you later. There she goes. Cool.
Shallow Rap Shad's a jerkbait with a secret move. When you pause, the lure slowly rises. I tell you, man, it makes fish come unglued.
Uncompromising. Like the fishermen who swear by it.
From the first time you pick up a tuned-up custom rod, you'll know you're holding something special. A rod not mass-produced, but built one at a time by the hands of gifted craftsmen. Rods like the Precision, ice fishing's most versatile multi-species rod, or the Precision Noodle with a tip so sensitive you'll never fish a spring bobber again. And the Commander, the rod that's never met a big fish it couldn't best. Tuned-up custom rods. Ice rods handcrafted for you and the way you fish.
Well, sun's gonna start to break out.
So biggest thing that I like to do when I'm trolling, I think as well as a lot of other guys, is you want to make sure you're trolling with the wind when you're like this. It makes life so much simpler and you get a more steady speed. So we're just using the bow mount today and actually using the remote control to steer us, and we can fine tune our speed on it. Because every 1/10 of a mile an hour will make a difference. And we're trying to stay in that 1.5 to 1.7 because the water is cooler. So on each time that we get a fish on, obviously one very important thing to do is drop a waypoint on that spot. And there's nothing to line up landmarks or anything out here, so GPS is important. Drop a waypoint on that pot of fish, and odds are you can go back up and make another pass, catch a few more, and do it again and again and again. That'll help keep you on those schools of fish. I think one other thing out here too that's I've noticed over the years of fishing here is, instead of using a kicker motor, using that trolling motor to kind of keep things quiet because these fish are so high in the water column. I think it definitely allows you to get a few more bites at the end of the day. James, there's one, inside board.
Got it.
Drop a waypoint on that.
Thank you. This feels like a good fish.
It looked good when that board went back.
It felt really good. You know, I'm kind of noticing a pattern here. It's not so much color or speed, it's mostly side of boat.
That's because I'm a good guide and I'm turning the boat so your boards are on the inside, running just a little bit slower. That's what good guides do.
But it's all UV today. No question about it. Thank you, sir.
Feels heavy.
Feels really heavy. This one is by far the heaviest I've felt. Not as big as I thought. Ooh, it's got a big head.
It's got a big head on it though.
Oh man.
That's a chunker.
I like it. Heck yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah. That is a big fish.
Good one.
Here, you hold
I
that.
got your rod. I'm gonna steer the boat here.
And that's a pre-spawner or a partial spawner. I mean, she's still got some chub to her. Look at that. That's what a guy comes out to Lake Erie to catch, drive all night long. She might be all spawned out, or maybe a little bit of egg mass left. Man, we're getting some absolute chunks.
That's awesome.
Well, you know, we've only been here a couple of hours, and it's already living up to, you know, the reputation easily.
Yeah.
See you, bye. That is a nice fish, and we'll get bigger.
I'm sure we will. Outside, outside.
Oh yeah, it's a steelhead.
Thing just smoked it too.
That's awesome. Not bad. Good fish.
Nice.
She's all yours, man.
All right. Still taking me by size though.
Hey, it's a wonderful position to be in, and a body of water to fish where you can say that's kind of like the bottom end of what you're gonna catch out here.
Right. All right. Back you
Later,
go.
fish.
Cool deal.
Purpledescent. Fish on.
Fish on.
Yes, I do. Oh, it's heavy. Oh
Feel
boy.
like a good fish?
Oh boy.
Okay, slow us down a little bit now.
Gonna have to. Digging in his heels here.
They're all nice ones.
Yes, they are. That's that blue chrome. That number 12 Husky Jerk.
Switched it up
Man,
a
she
little
just
on me.
dug in huge. Well,
gonna
you know,
sneak the net up
what's
here.
the old rule of thumb? You get some sun, you throw out some chromes, right?
Yep.
Whoa.
I just saw a big head shake.
Yes, sir. This fish is digging.
Oh, good fish, good fish.
I can feel it.
Just T-boned it too.
I like it.
Nice.
Thank you, sir.
Nice
Thank you.
fish.
Oh, man.
That one's a pre-spawner. Big old belly on her.
I like it. You want to hold that net for me? Thank you.
Got it.
We have had some very aggressive bites today. Every one of those fish just has that thing just T-boned. Look at that. That is an upper 20-inch fish.
That's a nice fish, yep.
Absolutely. You
I'd
can
say
really,
that's probably a 29.
yeah, it's not a 30, but that's getting close. You can really tell the difference in just that extra 2 pounds between that's a nice fish and this is a big heavy fish. When you feel that fish on the rod. That by far is my biggest fish of the day.
Very nice.
All right, go make some babies. Thank you, sir.
Nice job.
This again returns as the lucky side of the boat. I love it.
It's the driver. It's all about the driver.
I will give you credit for that because I will own up to the fact that this guy said he was going to speed up the boat to see what would happen, sped up the boat, and it was like a minute. Whoa! Biggest fish of the day.
This winter, set a trap for your next trophy with iFish Pro. Ideal for all species, iFish Pro is an innovative fishing system that allows an angler to use their favorite rod and reel instead of trying to manage the fish hand over hand. Complete your ice fishing arsenal with iFish Pro, tactical ice gear that puts the fight back into tip-up fishing.
Look at that.
Find iFish Pro online at ifishpro.com or at your favorite sporting goods retailer.
Everything you'd expect from a premium quality fish house and so much more. Glacier combines superior craftsmanship and premium quality materials to produce a comfortable and enjoyable mobile base camp for your next outdoor adventure. Available in a variety of models, a Glacier Ice House offers more standard features, more usable space, and a better fit and finish than the competition. Visit our website at glacierIcehouse.com to find a dealer near you and see why a Glacier Fish House is the ultimate way to play.
Shallow wrap shad's a jerkbait with a secret move. When you pause, the lure slowly rises. I tell you, man, it makes fish come unglued.
As we've got deeper into the day, one pattern that's become kind of a universal is the green UV and the pink UV to some extent is really, they've taken off as far as the color of choice for the fish. The chrome colors we were using midday when we had some more sunlight on the water, they've just fallen dead. So right now, I think if you went and did a little poll here, all 6 lines have some form of UV paint scheme on them. For the simple fact, they're just catching fish and nothing else is. Middle board, middle board. Oh, heavy fish.
Get this one out of the way for you.
Yeah, this one's flying back, man.
How much line you got out on this one?
I've got 115. I got 125 middle.
Better get it out of the way.
Yeah. This guy is heading east, man. We have piled up a lot of nice fish today.
Yes, we have.
Is your inside board going?
It is. Double header.
Did you get him?
I got him.
All the guy can do is just
with yours
let her buck.
We can drag for a little bit.
Yeah. This has got some weight. Like, I'd bear down on the drag here a little bit, but don't want to lose it. I love it when you can see the head shakes in the board as it goes back. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. It's good and
Got
heavy.
him. I'm gonna start working
That's a
on
team player
this.
right there. Lets his fish just sit in the rod holder while he takes off my plater board. All right, I'm at about 30 feet.
Mine just got bigger.
How does it do that? All right, you're standing in the net. Let's see what I can do here.
Here, I got him. You got a big fish. Let's get this one in.
Oh,
nice
yeah.
fish, nice fish.
That's
That
mama
bait
fish
is
there, boys.
gone.
She gone. Nice. Oh, that's a nice fish, buddy.
Woo-hoo, nice fish. All right, you got that?
I got this. I'll try to get this fish out of there in a hurry.
It's like that other double we had where you beat me.
Well, it's all about the lucky side of the boat, right?
But,
look at that fish. Another one that's probably not going to hit that 30 range, but definitely upper 20s. All right, so you got that one on a green UV too, huh?
Yeah, this one's on green UV also.
Oh, look at that tanker. Goodbye.
Give the old belly grab there. You had me beat once again.
Oh, it all comes down to luck of the draw, right? Sweet deal.
Another decent fish.
Yeah, that's
It's always fun when you get doubles.
Absolutely.
All right, well, let's get these back out and see if we can get another one. There you go.
All right. right.
Cool deal.
Yeah, looking good.
Hey, Sleep, your outside board's going back.
You mind your own boards.
Here, I'll give you a hand.
All right. I think it's another pretty decent one. I mean, not that we've had very many small fish today at all. I went back 165 foot this time.
Oh, it's getting a little bit darker. They're starting to drop down in the water column.
Well, this one found it. Oh yeah. When you get that board off and you can finally feel the fish, you can kind of tell that, you know, it's not a shaker. Heavy.
It's always good when your line is going down.
Well, the few small fish we did have today, they come up to the surface pretty quick. I mean, this is the main difference. These big girls stay down. Oh man. Heavy. She just said nope, didn't want to come up into the light.
Ah, not a giant, but a decent one.
Boom.
Got him.
She was hooked right on that.
Almost foobarred your net. Job there.
Perfect. She was hooked right on the top of her mouth, so as I was bringing her in, she had her mouth open wide. You know, that's a great fish anywhere, and a great fish to end the day. I'm gonna let her go. See you later. Whoop. She's in a hurry. This body of water, Lake Erie, has lived up to all the hype. I mean, I've heard about it for years, decades. Never had a chance to get here on open water. Just love the fact that we got to get out here and do it at a time when, you know, we got a little bit of wind today. We tried to time our arrival where we'd have some real favorable calm seas. Sometimes the weather guys aren't quite on their mark,
right.
But no big deal. We're still able to get out here and catch a bunch of fish. And Adam, you did a phenomenal job driving the boat today.
Hey, it's been a blast. It was fun to come out here. It's nice to be back, and it's as good as it's ever been.
So, what's on tap for the rest of our time here? We promised that we were going to put together a show based off of one day's fishing. That's what we're going to do. We're done. But we're going to keep fishing. So I think what we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to try some jig fishing.
I think that'd be fun.
Because for the guys that don't like to troll, you know, you can come out here and catch walleyes a whole bunch of different ways. So maybe we'll make a second show. We'll show guys what we figured out as far as the jig and bite. But,
absolutely.
You know, from Adam, Rassmussen, and I, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next week. Good times.
For more info on the latest fish reports, gear recommendations, and hottest techniques, connect with us online at indepthoutdoors.com or follow us on Facebook at In Depth Outdoors. And if you enjoyed today's show, be sure to let our sponsors know.